You may be asking yourself, who is GeminJets? Well, in this video, we're going to answer that question and dive into their history and how they started. GeminJets, as we know it, was founded in 1998 by Elliot Epstein, who had an aviation passion. Although the first models were not produced until January of 1999, Elliot and his business partners had started discussions with factories in Hong Kong while they were visiting toy fairs as far back as 1996. After an agreement had been reached, they spent 1997 and 1998 developing the first 1 to 400 scale model molds. These included the 747 SP, the 747-400, and lastly, the Boeing 707. In fall of 1998, they secured their building in Las Vegas, Nevada, in which Airliners Distribution Incorporated and GeminJets were launched. They were also able to receive the first samples of their 747 molds during this time. Company launch and sales began in January of 1999, the very first model being a Virgin Atlantic 747-400 Lady Penelope, serial number Golf Juliet Victor India Romeo 001. 747-400s were popular and sold well for about 15 years. Popular carriers at this time included American, British Airways, Delta, Emirates, and Southwest Airlines. As they grew in popularity, they expanded outside of the 1 to 400 size category, and started to produce 1 to 200 and 172 scale models. When GeminJets started, a mold for a narrow-body aircraft was around $10,000. That equates to around $19,000 or more in today's market, which is an increase of roughly $9,000. 1 to 200 molds are much more expensive to produce. You may ask yourself, how do they know what to make and when? Well, things such as market trends and sales history equate into those factors. GeminJets estimates 60% of their releases are based on sales, while 30% of their releases revolve around the business they do with the airlines and manufacturers such as Airbus and Boeing. It can take a long time for them to produce models as they have to find aircraft they want to make and get their graphics department to make the artwork for the airplanes. This does mean edits may have to occur multiple times before approval is given for the model to be made. This process can cost a lot of money as there are royalty and licensing fees with the airlines and companies such as Boeing and Airbus. It can take around 90 days in total from start to finish. GeminJets estimates they will make around 1,000 models of a particular airplane in 1 to 400 and 500 to 800 and 1 to 200. Numbers are not currently available for the 1 to 72 scale range. GeminJets is well known for their accurate scale models and are popular among collectors, including myself. I hope you enjoyed this brief but interesting dive into GeminJets and who they have become. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see everybody in the next video, and take care.